Good morning, cyber traders. Happy Thursday, everybody, on this lovely 25th of January. How's everybody doing? Good to see you. Grant, good to see you. James Rosenau, good to see you, buddy. John, Ken, good morning to you. All right. Doing well. Thank you very much, Mark. Good to hear. All right. A lot of good stocks that are moving, guys. How about that fiat trade, huh? I told you fiat was going to probably do well. FCAU. Let me bring that up there. Oops, spelled it wrong. FCAU. Little fat fingers on the keyboard. Fiat, I tell you guys, we killed it on fiat. I don't know if you guys did on the swing trade, but I told you that the last couple of days, I put my whole family and everything into it. Not because it's an Italian automaker, but hearing all this stuff that they're coming back to the United States. They've obviously investing $1 billion, building a new plant, stuff like that. You got to read between the lines, I mean, and a lot of us own it at 18, it's at 25, and it's been a great swing trade. And I'll tell you, I still love the stock. I think it's still going to still go. I mean, I'm not selling. I'm still holding it. It's a swing trade. It's a different animal than what most trades that we're looking at. But that one worked out pretty well. So hopefully you guys, some of you got into it, made some money on that one. Remember, we just don't day trade here. We do swing trade. Time to time, there's things. And let me tell you, how do you learn how to swing trade? Is because you got to be a good day trader. And if you look at here in the long-term chart, when the company went public, people are still kicking themselves in the butt, and they're like, wow, this stock was $10? Well, why was it $10? It was actually lower than that. And it just went public and it just took off. Listen, when a stock breaks all-time highs, we all know that. When it broke $12, it went to 18. When it kept testing it and testing at 18, which is where I jumped back in because I sold, it wasn't going anywhere, I bought it back, and now we're at 25, so that's a good a 7-point move. Now remember, those 7-point moves are not like us day trading where you're looking to make 50 cents dollar moves. So that's the beauty of it. Now let's look at some of the stocks. So anyway, fiat is obviously going to be on the watch list. Okay, it might even be a good day trade. Interesting around the fiat trade though, it is really holding pretty strong here at these highs. So I want to keep a close eye on that one. So fiat FCAU is on our watch list. All right, so let's talk about what traded yesterday, and then we'll get right into the watch list this morning. WATT, that one was great yesterday. You could see that one had a great push going in from those prices from 16 all the way up to the $18 price range. That one did great. CARA. My fat fingers on the keyboard. That one also, great pop. A lot of us made a lot of money right there. Went from 12 up to about 16. Nice pop right there. Right out of the gate, had a little shake right there. Busted right through again, did a little shake. And then obviously you could see. And this is what I want to point out to everyone here. Let me just look at this. This is day trading at its best, okay? This is where we make our money, all right? And you could see, when was that over? At 10:30? Right around there. When I tell you that we only work about an hour in the morning and a half hour in the close, this is day trading at its best. So for some of you think like you're sitting there all day, because, I speak to, I talk to, I try to always recruit new traders. My staff is always recruiting new traders, and we usually do it right around 10:30, 11 o'clock, going into before the hour before our 2:30 meeting. And it's amazing how some of you guys that I talk to, they're like, oh, I don't want to do this all day. This is an all day. It's not an all full-time job. You know what's full-time? Learning how to do it in the beginning. And then eventually, let everyone else help you succeed at it. So anyway, that was a pretty good move also, the CAR. And then let me just bring up the OPGN, which was hands down another great stock. Which, by the way, guys, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, living in New York. I know some of the biggest traders in the industry. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Schoenfeld Securities. I met a trader there, a woman trader, great trader, and she was telling me something that they've been doing, and I'm going to share it in my class with you. So, anyway, pretty interesting, and a lot has to do like this stock, OPGN, which, by the way, we killed it on this trade. And you know what? I just want to talk about this stock really quick, this OPGN. Regarding about it, you see how the gorgeous Fausto flag right there? Listen, and everyone should be able to got into that trade right around there. And no one should have got out all the way up here. Everyone should have at least pulled out their buck out of that trade. Actually, I was talking to someone yesterday, and he cost me about $1,000 on the trade because I was talking to him in the middle of it, and it just so happened the thing was making a big move. But I know a lot of you guys did get in it. That was a great trade. That's day trading at its best. And and anyway, that's where we make our money, right here. Which I just want to just bring up this one point, and this is what I was trying to tell the person I was talking to yesterday. You don't want to get lucky. See, this is a lucky trade. Okay, you don't want to be lucky. Why? Because every trade you think is, if you think that, wow, that was luck, and you can't admit to it, that means you'll never make money in trading. You make your own luck when it comes to trading. How do you make your own luck? You're at the right place, the right time. I had absolutely no idea this thing was going to go that high. Okay, we just know from what we were trained what to look for. We jumped in, and we were just trying to make a little bit. We weren't trying to hit a grand slam home run. Well, that's what ended up happening with OPGN. And by the way, if you missed it, don't worry. There will be another one today, tomorrow, and I'm not talking about one, several of them out there, okay? So that's the thing that you have to look at. All right, now, what is moving this morning? Well, the LTBR is making a very, very big pop. You could see it had some pretty interesting support levels. Kind of did a lot of its move after hours. Okay, and you can see it build a nice little Fausto flag in the after hours. Stock trade 1.3 million shares already, so we'll keep an eye on that one. Oh, I forgot to mention the GE too. GE got crushed yesterday. Thank God I got out of that position. But I would keep an eye on GE this morning on the bounce because it traded a hell of a lot of shares yesterday, and what makes volume makes supports and resistance levels. I want to throw that one on the list also. All right, so anyway, the LTBR is up about 106%. A couple other ones are also coming out of the blue. SMMT, the stock's up 30% pre-market, testing some major resistance levels already here in the resistance levels right here in the pre-market. SMMT, going to keep an eye on that one. What else we got going on here? Looking at some different scanners here. Keep an eye on this one right here, RMGN. This one's up pretty nicely, up 31%, 179,000 shares. A lot of you should remember this stock. We traded a couple of days ago. Right here, the stock went from 50 cents to $2.25. Hit major resistance. We made a lot of money. Go back to your journals. Look at it over here on the matrix. You could see great high frequency trades. Great support and resistance levels. We're going to keep a close eye on that one. That one's looks pretty good this morning. And what else do I got going on here? I don't know. I saw this one this morning. I don't know if I'm too crazy about it yet. The APDN, it's got some decent volumes of 12%. Took a little bit of a hit here. APDN. We'll keep an eye on that one. This one is coming back. This one's starting to make a little noise. Everyone remembers this one, MYSZ. Okay, that one you could see it's traded. It's up 10%, 200,000 shares traded. A lot of you remember this. We traded last year. It went from $4 to $16. It had a nice little move here just a couple of days ago. We did pretty well on it. Starting to build a little bit of a Fausto flag right here. So let's keep a close eye on that one too. That's going to make the watch list. All right, just hopping over here on the short list. Unfortunately, the stock's not shortable, but I just want to teach everyone a valuable lesson here. You see the stock right here, the CFMMS. Listen, there are people that hold something like, well, how much lower could it go? I already rode the thing down. I own it at 5. It's at 2. What do I do? Yeah, and you wake up in the morning and it's at $1.40 and you're down another 34%. And this stock, I don't know, I'll tell you, it does not look good for this stock right here. It's breaking all-time lows. I'm just bringing it up because it's just one of the biggest things that we teach you at Cybertrade University is not how to make money, how to control losses, and that is obviously one of them right there. All right, just going to hop over here on a New York. Just looking at a different scanner. I don't know, this one it's got some decent volume. It's up 9%, the TAL right here. It's gapped up pretty nicely from yesterday, but I don't know, it's got I'm not completely sold on it. What else we have here? Yeah, that one's garbage. All right, this one just popped. I don't know what happened right here, but this one just made a big move. GNRT. That one just came from nowhere. That one just popped from 660 all the way to 630 to 660. You know, this stock, you could see it's got some good resistance levels. Put this one on your watch list. Something just happened. I think a big volume spike just came in. Only concern I have with the spread's pretty damn big, so I don't, maybe that could be an issue right there. Let's see what happens. GNRT. We'll keep an eye on that one. I think that's about it. Oh, yeah, no, this one, we got to throw this one on there. I think we got a nice short going on this one. This one looks pretty good. And WL, talking about breaking lower lows. Beautiful. Once again, it is a level 3 stock, guys. It's not a level 1 stock, so be very, very careful with it. NWL. All right. Anything I'm missing that I did not call out? Anything missing? I think we got them all. Can't put that one on. Iman. The Iman is a scalping stock. Definitely, you know, remember we did do a scalping class yesterday, so definitely keep an eye on that one. I'm definitely would recommend that as a scalper. Stock's taking took a little bit of a hit, it's coming back a little bit, so definitely throw that up on your radar. Ken says, what about the RMGN trade? It's got a nice little push. It's cheap. You know, like I said, that one looks fine. I'll put it up there on that list right now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty good call. Great volume on the move at RMGN. All right. Okay, guys, listen, today is Thursday. You know what Thursday is? On 12 o'clock, we have open house, which we're gonna get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of new people going to come to our event today at 12 o'clock. So, you know, like I said, guys, remember, when we make money, the only reason why we make money is because we build a very good team. And let's see if we can go out there and recruit some new traders that want to learn how to do this. So we'll let you know if you guys have nothing to do, come in there. And remember, you know what the beauty part about the whole thing about being there at 12 o'clock? Remember, it's not just about supporting CTU, but also makes you appreciate who your competition is to kind of see who really wants to learn how to do this versus who is just the tire kickers. And, you know, people just, you know, the questions they ask, because it kind of reminds you where you were at, and it makes you realize why you do what you do today, because you see what you're dealing with in the general public. Remember, 99% of the people in this world are self-taught. 1% of them are not like us, that get educated, and you could see, you know, because, you know, you could see the difference of what some of the people are trading versus what we're trading, and that's why we do well. So let's go out there and try to recruit some more traders at 12 o'clock. All right, guys. In the meantime, from 12 2:30, and I'll see you at 2:30 regarding the afternoon meeting. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.